Go.
Hi, it's Pika Perth, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're doing Japanese fluffy souffle pancakes. We're also filling a whole heap of chocolate eggs with cheesecake mixture for Easter. And we're making a sushi rice burger buns and making a teriyaki pork filling. And I have something exciting to show you. I got a Pikachu apron! So we got this material in Spotlight, and we got a local lady to make it into a apron. Just while I fiddle with it and make this just a little bit longer.
Yeah. I do like the Pichus on them. They all look so happy.
Don't they? I might need help wrapping up my hair in the way of the tie.
Moment. I'm coming.
That's all good. I think I got it.
Yep.
Alrighty. But that's not all she made. I got new oven mitts. Because ours was starting to burn.
I was accidentally burning them.
So yeah.
That's our update on our kitchen stuff. Lots of new Pikachu themed things going around. And fun times for us.
But please subscribe so that I can continue buying things for my obsession.
Buying lots of new things for her obsession. Lots more Pikachu stuff, and so as you can see me in more weird, wild, and wonderful Pikachu outfits.
One day I might even show his butt flap.
It's not a flap, it's just a zip. There is a tiny flap there.
There's a flap.
There's a flap. I have a butt flap.
You have a butt flap.
Oh. Hello, kitty.
Hey, Hetty. So we've currently got foster kitties. They're still skittish. It has been only a month. They're colony cats, so it'll take a little bit longer than normal. And that one over there is Hetty. So she's black and white, and if you're interested in adopting her, 9 Lives cat shop, I think. 9 Lives is where we go through.
Okay.
So yes, did we want to switch over to hand cam and we can get started?
Yes. Hand cam sounds good. Even if it means scaring away a kitty. Ugh.
So the first thing I'm going to get started on is the pork. No matter how hungry I am, the pork is going to take the longest. So just going to chop some carrot skin on, really simple. Nice little dissolvable bits. Can I please get the container for the...
Yes. There you go.
Thank you.
So we're just aiming for something nutritious, easy to use, and flavorful, effectively.
So we're using the teriyaki sauce that we made last week, if you'd like to look back on that one. It's really, really easy and simple.
It took like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Can you go with some onions as well, please?
Ew.
So I'm just going to pour all of that straight in.
Oh.
And some water with that, just to clear out the container. I haven't set up my laptop.
Oh no. That's why I was like walking over here with my phone out to check the camera angles.
So I'm just going to make sure that one can get washed.
I'll give you that one whilst I'm getting the laptop on. Hmm?
It's off.
Yeah, no, press the power button. It didn't turn on.
It likes to be
So unplug, replug.
Yeah. Pain in the butt. So 1 onion, carrot. I'll also put a little bit of potato in here as well. Again, with the skin on to help with our nutrition. We haven't been very healthy lately. So hopefully this can jumpstart our slightly more healthy eating.
She says that you don't want to see her.
Easter collection. You
Yeah.
bought them for me. I didn't buy them.
You requested them.
Not that much. I didn't request any of the lints or any of the bunnies. Just the strawberry ones.
You requested more than just the strawberry ones, and you know it.
And the caramel ones. That's actually all that I requested. And the hazelnut ones. Oh, those hazelnut ones. Woo! They're nice.
I do agree. The hazelnut ones are real good.
Real expensive, but real good.
They were down to $5.50, I think, for a pack. They started at like 10, which is insane to me.
Just coming behind you. I need some potatoes. Ugh. Maybe just 4. I do try and have all the ingredients out before I start, but I always forget something.
Yeah, there's always at least one thing missing.
It's just my cupboard's a mess, so don't look. Do need to go through there and spring clean it. But it's autumn, so it doesn't count, right? Gotta wait 6 months.
Although, oh no, we'll still be here in spring.
It's summer that we're in Japan. Well, end of summer. Last month of summer. January. Not even this year. And we're so excited. Keep on thinking today is Sunday.
Yeah, it's because we already had a day off.
Long weekend. Love them.
No, it's an extra long weekend. We get 4 days off. Beautiful.
All right. Can you get me out the beef and can you get that one back for me, please?
The pork, yes?
Yeah, pork. Sorry, I keep on thinking beef.
It's because we talked about beef mince for the burgers, and we went, no, we'll just do pulled pork.
Right, that would be it. So I am just using a pork shoulder.
Do you want to just finely chop these and throw them in as well?
Yeah, that'll work. And the rest.
Bit more nutritious, bit more healthy.
Just gonna pull this off. This is a shoulder, which means it's got a layer of fat. I'm actually gonna try and remove some of that.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to take the skin off.
Yeah.
What was the other thing you wanted out of here? No, that's what I wanted out of here to be added in.
Yes. Do you want to add some garlic as well? Garlic and ginger?
She's trusting me, chat.
That's because I never put enough in and he does.
She's going to be appalled when she sees how much I use.
All right.
I don't even need this one.
So I just want to take the skin off. So you just pull it apart here and just find where that is. And you can just typically want a nice sharp knife straight underneath it. Between the membrane and the skin. The only reason I'm annoyed with it is because I know how much it costs and how much time and effort it takes.
Yeah, we're also like nearly out.
Yeah, that too. So maybe next week I'll show you how we make it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is our confit garlic that we make ourselves.
It doesn't cost us that much.
Those packets of garlic have gone up to $5.
Yeah, so $10 a kilo.
Plus a thing of oil.
Yeah, but we only need enough oil to cover it. We just make more because we feel better. Because we want garlic oil.
Yeah, I don't think we need garlic oil at the moment.
I think we're close to needing it. But I don't think we're going to need a full 4-litre thing of it.
3 litres. Right. I've just accidentally gotten some of that skin because that noise that he made reverberated in my ears.
I'm doing a little bit less ginger
That's less.
than garlic.
So I'm just going to place that all in whole. Should it be whole?
Whole. We're going to put it on pressure cook. Doesn't matter.
But I'm going to take the chunks that I've still got on here.
Yeah, we're not smoking it, so it doesn't matter what you're... if they're in like little individual chunklets or not. You want it pulled, right?
Yeah.
So if you want it pulled, one big chunk
is easier.
Better option. Look, meat. The kitty's eating meat. Did you end up eating the meat I left in front of your house? It looks like you did. Did you enjoy the meat? The cats are staring at me from a little hidden corner that we've given them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't feed them raw meat.
It was the fat from yesterday.
Yeah, I know. We're not allowed to feed them raw meat. We can only feed them the bickies.
Oh.
I have said that when you tried feeding them last time.
That's my bad.
That's fine.
Plus side, they didn't get a lot of it.
It's not like it's going to hurt them. That meat's just gone straight in. I've salted and peppered it. I normally would wash this board straight after the meat because this is going in there with the raw meat. I don't see the issue. And it needs to be used up.
Chunklet of stock.
Yep, whole chunk of stock. Can you make that into actual stock with water first? Use the rest of that hot water.
Okay.
Just because it dissolves easier and more
evenly?
Evenly, yes. Now, my husband hates mushrooms. He hates the texture.
I'm fine with the taste.
It's fine with the taste, hates the texture. So I just try and chop it up if we do use it in something to a little bit smaller.
So I wasn't coming for you, kitty. What?
It's an odd choice of vessel.
Why?
I expected a jug. It's nothing wrong with it.
It'll melt in that.
Yeah. So, just because liquid use jugs? I don't know. It's in my head, liquids use jugs. A bowl is fine. A bowl will do exactly the same thing. I'm not saying it wouldn't. It's just my head did a thing.
Did I break you?
For a second. Not as much as that noise broke me.
It's alright.
Mostly because I haven't eaten this morning. Do you guys think that's fine enough for our...
Yes, I haven't set it up right for you, have I? But in theory, that's the point you want to see.
I can't read that. That's all.
Okay. I'm not letting you outside. You go to the other side if you want outside. Our cat's begging at the back door. We have a massive cat run on the other side of the house. She knows they're connected. So she'll come out on the other side and yell at us. I really mess with her head. She's already changing things.
Technically, I wanted more water in it, in the bowl as well.
The spoon back there has been rinsed and we had ginger on it. Most of our spoons are currently in the dishwasher washing because we forgot to put it on last night. Don't forget to empty the bins as well.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
It's fine. They can stay there. It's not that full.
So we don't generally make a lot of rubbish.
No.
Not in these streams as much. Oh no, we're going to. I'll go take out the recycling bin stuff. They can see all the apple juice we drink.
We like our apple juice.
Oh,
Just
God.
trying to dissolve that lump.
Fresh crushed apple
I
juice.
think that water has been fully saturated. I'm just going to have to
No.
take it out.
I was talking to the cat.
Pull this in. Out of the hot water. Excuse these loud noises. Probably forgot to turn off his mic. Pat warm will be fine. Because this is homemade stock. If you want to see that, I can show you, but that takes hours upon hours.
That'd be a whole stream thing. Although
That'll be more than a whole stream thing. And Hetty's back.
We are currently saving up all of our excess tops and bottoms to make a large stock from. This is our current bag. Nowhere near enough, but to start. Helps if I can actually open the bag.
Just gonna put carrot tops in it.
Alright, the potato are bad, aren't they?
Potato will make it cloudy.
Like our stock isn't already cloudy.
It isn't until we reduce it all the way down. So there we are, and that's probably about the right amount of liquid as well. I already seasoned it. So it's just covering, like just. Into our pressure cooker it goes.
And we're going to pressure cook on a meat / stew. I believe.
Because that's all the stock we have left, isn't it?
No,
No? We've got another one?
we've got more.
But up here.
Meat / stew. Go! We still have another quarter of that one that I used and a full one up top here.
Well, you did leave the one that you used out, so I just put it away.
Thank you.
Can you clean the board for me?
Sure. I'm going to turn off my mic for a minute.
Turns it off for you.
Yes, because I don't want them hearing the splooshing.
Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
You can still yell in your direction and they'll hear me.
That's fair. Okay, so next is the fluffy pancakes. Shh. I think I'll need a big board for this one. Alrighty.
I don't think you'll need a board at all for this one.
I might need to cut butter. But I don't. Okay. So I need a 1/4 cup of cake flour for this. Cake flour is really hard to get here, so we just go to every 1 cup of plain flour, you take out 2 teaspoons of corn flour, put 2 teaspoons in, and then combine. Was it a tablespoon out? Plain flour. So in Australia specifically, our corn flour is the same as the US's corn starch. We don't have corn flour like you have corn flour.
We've got cornmeal, I believe.
Yes. Cornmeal is what you guys call corn flour.
Because
Fine cornmeal.
it was hellish to get for when I tried to make cornbread. Which was kind of successful.
All right.
The cup measurement for big head.
I know the cup measurement is, but I only need a quarter of a cup. I don't really want to make a lot more corn flour than I need.
You mean cake flour?
Cake flour. So
Eyeballing it.
quarter
My
of a cup.
Favorite pastime.
And then I'm getting a quarter of a tablespoon measurement. That's 1 tablespoon out. Eyeballing at my butt. And then my father's a celiac, so I've got to make sure that if I use, that's why it says gluten-free or GF, make sure that I clean everything in between so I don't contaminate my flour.
Sorry. Am I allowed to use your father's real name?
I haven't asked him, so probably not. So he's Daddy Pikachu.
So Daddy Pikachu's first name starts with a G, and I always think of it as his name food. So let's pretend he's George. It'd be a George food. For GF.
His name doesn't start with G.
No, it doesn't. That's still how my brain's thinking of it now.
So, and then you have to sieve it together to make sure it's all combined nicely. I should have used the big bowl that I'm going to use later. That's okay. It says 4 or 5 times though, so I do need another bowl. Can you pass the big bowl, please?
Sure. Biggest bowl? Or...
Yeah, let's go with the metal one.
They can't see this side, by the way. Well, now you've just properly combined it, right?
Yep.
You see through there.
Okay. So that helps me out a bit. Okay, so alrighty. Separate the 2 eggs. Honey.
Yeah.
I need it with egg whites.
Okay. I knew this was coming.
2 eggs.
Yes, I believe it's 2 large eggs.
Which is what I have. And then separated. So whites in the mixing bowl. Yolks into this one.
Can you move recipes, please?
The other eggy.
We are giving ham cam proper priority over body cam, considering that's the one that we focus on most of the time.
I move the recipe. Alrighty. Can you get me the other metal bowl, please?
Sure.
This is a very confusing recipe.
Which part?
The whole thing, which is fine. So I need baking paper, powder, vanilla. I'll actually use this vanilla.
Okay.
You can get me milk.
Milk. New milk, old milk?
New milk. Not off milk.
It's not off. It's just that the use by date was today. Is today. I'll drink the milk later. Oh, I've been drinking milk. I need lactase.
So the thing about why we've got this specific vanilla is because I'm taking these Easter eggs to work. And one of my colleagues is Muslim and doesn't touch anything with alcohol in it. And so I had to find a vanilla that didn't have any
Alcohol.
alcohol.
Which was a pain in the butt, surprisingly. I thought it would have been way easier to get the synthetic non-alcohol version.
No, it's not.
But there was only one of them.
Because it's quicker and easier to use alcohol.
See, when I was a kid, it was the other way around. It was a lot easier to find the fake version than the real version. Whisk is up there.
Whisk. Yolk. Alrighty. Add a tablespoon of milk, vanilla to egg yolks, and whisking a hand whisk until thick and frothy. I apologize about the noise.
There we go. There's a bit of a better view.
Could you find the baking powder for me, please?
Sure. I was showing you what it looked like. There. Baking powder.
I can see it over there.
Okay. Give me a minute. The rice is being a poopy bum. Getting in my way.
So when you whisk, you want to use your whole arm, not just your wrist, and that way it's less stress on your wrist, especially when you've got to make it fluffy and thick.
Yeah. Baking powder. I wanted to make sure I actually got the powder and not the soda. Oh, we have citric acid.
Yes. Thank you. This can go away now. While I keep whisking. While I do that, I'm going to put the egg whites on.
Yeah.
So we get all the noise. Can you get the pasta sugar?
Lots of noise going on, lots of things happening. Breakfast is noisy.
Can you find, where did I put the tablespoon measurement? I think through this, okay.
I'll put it over here where it's safe. swear we had another tablespoon measurement. I just don't know where the hell we put it. Those cups.
Right, I think that is thick and creamy.
2 teaspoons equals a tablespoon?
I think it's 2.5. Want to look that one up, Spencer?
Sorry, that was specifically for my phone. Back. Here. How many teaspoons in a tablespoon? 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon.
Cool.
Is what the internet tells me.
And it's thick peaks. Honey,
Yes.
that glass jar is going to break if we keep it there.
Ooh. This one is clean from memory.
So I need to combine this into this bowl. Like so.
Yes, Holomon, we're on to the pancakes.
So all we've done is set up the beef. Pork. Now we fold in the pan. Nope, don't do that.
I'm going to quickly mute myself and go clean that thing before it becomes an issue later on for me.
Yes, because I will need it for the cheesecake. So to add a third by a third, just to keep it all as light and fluffy as possible. I'm only making a little bit because there's only 2 of us here.
According to the internet, she's making 1 serve, but you've seen how much she eats. I can't eat 2 full serves of pancakes.
So how are you going, Hollow Man? Hollow Man? Yes.
Oh man.
And the last bit. And you'll need to wash this one as well.
Constant cleaning for you.
I did say if I was doing fluffy pancakes for you today,
I know.
you'd end up having to clean everything.
And then I've got to get stuff for bruschetta.
So we had to do fluffy pancakes. I think fluffy pancakes is a better option.
I agree. Means we can use something else that you made for the channel.
What did I make?
Sarah, what was that?
Alrighty, so I'm going to be using a weird shaped wok to do these, so I can only do them one at a time, which is fine. Oil.
There we go. Grapeseed oil. Did you want me to? What does grapeseed oil taste like? Like nothing.
Which is exactly what we needed. A neutral oil. I probably put way too much in that pan.
I'll run hot water down our sink.
I really actually wish we had a thermometer that point and shoot, because this one says try and keep it at 150 degrees Celsius at all times.
We can buy one.
Yeah, but I only need it occasionally. All right.
I have a human thermometer, but I don't think that'll work.
No. So practically I want a third of it into the center of the pan.
No, I've cleaned the lid so you can put it over the top.
Okay.
Because I've seen people make this in real life, and I know the lid is required.
1, 2. Wait. A little bit. I don't think this is hot enough.
Oh, there was no sizzle. Oh, hey, Yogi Bogi.
Yogi!
I will leave. I read them chat rules. Lol. Such. The be respectful part.
Sorry, I'm not him.
We are a family-friendly channel here.
And just a little bit more on top. And then I need a timer for 6 minutes. And I need to wait 2 minutes before I put the lid on.
Okay. Bowls or big plates? Serving
Plates?
Pancakes.
Plates. I need to add water.
Yogi Burger says, oh, I thought Sarah was wearing a mask, and I was like, family-friendly masks. But it was just the cooking cam. Yeah, the cooking cam kind of hides a lot of things.
But like my apron?
You moved out of frame.
Oh, did I?
There you go.
And lid. I've just seen the size of these pancakes, how they expanded. 3 is going to be enough. 3 is going to be enough.
But I have an American tummy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's put them back in. Very nice. Yeah, that works. I need to get myself a dad-themed apron and denim shorts soon. A dad-themed apron? I don't have denim shorts anymore, though.
We can always get a pair of denim pants and just hack at them. Make them nice and short.
Family-friendly channel.
They couldn't see where my hands were.
Yeah, and we'll wear those together whilst cooking on your barbecue, Yogi Bogi. Yeah, I'm not saying that one on stream. On this stream. More drink. The bocconcini says it's best before the 18th. It doesn't have a use before.
Yes.
They always rip same way.
I get pictures. I get to take pictures.
I was gonna say, you'd be there.
Right, I want a different. This is an offset spatula.
Lower.
Lower.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to use to flip it.
Oh, it does require flipping?
Yes. All pancakes require flipping. But still got
But
2.5 minutes.
Mine also rip in that area. I've got a couple of chino jeans that are probably ready to be turned into those. I mean, it's one way to recycle them.
It is one way. Another way is to use them in rip them into ties to put outside and use them on like plants and stuff because they're soft. They won't damage the plants, but they're also hardy enough because it's denim not to disintegrate straight away.
Yeah, I was talking about my chinos. That stuff is not going to be good.
Coffee.
We realized from last time she definitely needs her coffee to survive these.
The only time I need coffee.
Now it's the only time you need coffee.
Yes. Which is why we don't get cheap denim.
Well, the reason why I just don't buy denim anymore. I wear them down too easily.
I like good denim.
Mm.
Need to find more.
More low rises, sure.
Pain in the
Still
butt
out
to
of
find.
fashion.
But high rises do look good.
You can get a cellulose tape that dissolves when it's wet. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But if you're trying to hold something up so it grows if it gets wet.
Yeah, we just had to trim our yuzu tree and we lost like nearly a half of it in the chopping process because it decided to go out and not up. Oh no, don't lose too much volume.
No, you don't want to lose a lot of volume, but you want to. It was very bottom out.
So like this was our top going up, and then we had one out here. I was like, no, you don't want to go just out. I need you to grow upwards.
Yeah, but you do need the outer ones to make it all.
Yeah, I left it like fairly close. No, not lower than the graft. This was actual yuzu just being a pain in the butt. And I've just put its dead sticks in the ground.
Just had flour in it, but I'm still going to need it for the cheesecake.
Wash, then.
Just put it on for another minute because it's not moving.
Yeah.
Which means when it moves, it means it's ready to be flipped.
Trust you.
I was letting chat now.
Ah.
Oh no, that's no good. Wonder what it's going to grow there. Wonder what the graph originally is.
Yeah, ours tried a few times and I tore those stems off.
Yeah, now the tree doesn't like us.
Hey, that was on you and Yogi's wife's advice.
I need to flip this because it's
Burning.
slightly burning. And whew, flip.
Oh, it still stayed roughly together.
A little bit more water. Help it steam.
Ooh, our pork's starting to get up to temperature.
That's good.
Because it's starting to vent its...
Yeah, cherry is a common graft. Maybe use those stems and make a cherry tree.
Mm. Well, you know what they say. The first pancake's always the worst.
Yes.
Which is fine. That'll just be my bottom pancake.
So put the timer on for another 4 minutes. And added another tablespoon of water. Then it is closed, right?
Yep. That was the side vent.
Yeah.
Pushing up to seal. Smells nice though.
It does smell good. I wish I was having the first pancake. I'll have the second.
You can have the first if you like. I'll cook my own.
No.
You don't want the burnt cupcake? Not
Cupcake?
Pancake. I don't want the fridge. I want the freezer. And
Oh, I know what you're grabbing. Took me a minute.
I want the D one because the D one's mine.
So we're already cute enough as it is. We don't need to share to be cute.
Made cookies and cream ice cream. That went up yesterday.
Day before? Friday?
Day before Friday.
Thursday.
No, Thursday.
Thursday. What's Thursday?
Thursday. Yum. It is.
Yes.
It is good.
It is one of the best ice creams I've ever made.
I'm still voting next time we do the chocolate filled ones.
Yes, but take all the filling out and mix it in with the custard.
Yep.
And then just crush up the biscuits because that was hard to crush up.
Hard to get out after it was crushed up. I am on screen. Yum. I'll put it on my pancake. Brown my pancake with maple syrup. Not terribly well mixed.
I know. It's not meant to be terribly well mixed.
Okay.
Mister, I'm going to complain about getting fluffy pancakes.
I'm not complaining. I was just pointing it out. Maple syrup. This is our open one. Best before 2022. Maple syrup.
It's
it'll be
maple
fine.
syrup.
She has some weird hang-ups on some and not on others.
Dairy. I have some weird hang-ups on certain dairy, specifically milk.
Any liquid dairy. Is this going to be fine to be out of the fridge for so long?
I'm about to use it.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to whip up.
Okay.
Oh, come on, this is the slowest 30 seconds, I swear.
Yeah, it's always like that, though. Make his so
Thank
dense
you.
they
Thank
slap
you.
onto the plate like half-cooked curry. That'll show him. No, half-reheated curry. That'd be the real,
Nah, because... Alright, the first one's always the worst, sorry.
Well, she did as you said, Yogi. I think it was just a bit too hot.
Yeah, I think it got too hot at the start.
And so it just deflated. Again. Not to complain. Push back. Knife, fork, ice cream scoop.
Ooh. Bad seafood's bad.
Alright, shuffed.
You're grabbing mine out next, right?
But considering how soft this one was, I think you want to leave yours in for a little bit longer.
I like soft ice cream.
Hmm?
I like soft ice cream.
Okay.
So this is where I change lids over. No, this is where, yeah, change lids over. Take a scoop out of his, then change lids back. So I get more ice cream.
She's already eaten a fair chunk of her ice cream whilst I've been holding on to mine. Now, did you want to see me eating or the cupcakes cooking? The pancakes cooking?
Pancakes cooking. He didn't say very fluffy very well. Hopefully my second one's better.
I'm a heathen. I didn't even taste the pancake on its own first. Still a very good pancake.
Yeah, but it's meant to be high and fluffy, which that definitely is not.
I think it was the hard flump as well.
Yeah.
Over.
I think it was too hot, so the base cooked too quickly and the rest of it didn't.
I'm pretty sure I've seen them
Roll
slide on
it.
the bottom and then just floop it over.
Yeah, roll it. Pretty sure I have too.
Sarah's trying so desperately not to turn this into a Pikachu mukbang stream. It is normally just a Pikachu mukbang stream. It's just that I don't normally offer to eat on stream because we normally eat at the same time.
Mukbang?
Eating. But like eating lots of food.
Ah. Honestly, if he'd eat it and he wouldn't get too fat, I'd probably make 6 or 7 different sweets in a stream. But we are trying to be healthy. Trying.
She says, looking at me devouring maple syrup covered homemade ice cream topped pancakes.
I will point out, chat, that took him less than 4 minutes to eat that pancake.
I was eating slow. Yogi says it's where people gorge on food on stream.
Yes.
Watched a woman eat a live octopus and the octopus started to eat her back.
Fair.
Which is very, very fair. I'd do the same if someone was trying to eat me. The one that I think is the most poetic justice-esque is when the octopus leg latches on and catches in their throat and chokes them to death. Do healthy chicken wrap meal prep. We did, well, yeah, we technically did that before.
We've done that before. We're doing a healthy pulled pork-ish. It's got veg in it.
Yeah.
To put in, we're making rice cakes, almost.
Rice
buns.
buns.
Rice burger buns. I think the other issue was I kept opening the lid.
Yes. That would defluff.
Yes.
I need non-sugary fluids.
He needs water, people. But we need to get up to the 50 subs so that I can have a hydrate tab.
50 followers on Twitch.
Followers, yes.
And then I can have a dehydrate option. That will be turned on depending on whether or not I have to leave the house. As well as push-ups. I have to do push-ups. I'd be willing.
We need to get this, chat. We need to get this now. A stove powered by the power of feet.
No, because then they'll want feet pics. Although my toes are already all over the internet.
I wear socks on stream for a reason.
Yeah, I don't particularly care. It's a lot worse of me out on the internet than my toes.
Yeah, see, deflated straight away as soon as I lifted it up. It's not applicable yet. Yeah, as soon as I lifted it up. This one's worse than yours.
Do we perhaps need to slowly de-steam?
I don't know. I just don't think it was cooked enough, and it just went, nope. This is hard to get right, chat.
After 2 minutes have passed, open the lid and add 1 final scoop of batter to each pancake.
Which is what I did. Add more liquid. If liquid's gone, put the lid back on.
Make sure to stay high, not wide. Yep. Lift the pancake very gently using an offset spatula. If the pancake is stuck, don't touch it until it firms up. If you force it, the pancake will crack in the middle. When the pancake is ready, you can easily move the pancake. Repeat with the other pancakes. That's a better flump.
Yeah, but it's still a shit pancake. Put him in a little bounce wheel. I was just thinking an exercise bike.
We are all on the same page. Me is just hardcore running in the full round. Instead of a body cam of her doing the work, it's just a body cam of me panting in the Pikachu outfit, being like, I'm too hot. I'd never get my, I'd never get breakfast. Especially if you need, like, boiled water, I'd just be like, I can't do it. I don't
Would
have...
get fit.
Yeah, if we switched, we would get fit.
You'd get fit.
I like her selective choices of words. You are getting better at the pancakes, though. Which is good. Are you using the same plate, or are you going new plate?
I think I'll just use yours.
Okay. That's why I left it out like that for you.
Thigh jiggle.
Yeah. Cooling my thighs because they're warm. I'm just out of frame over there. Oh no. They'll let me and the Asian noob cook and everyone would lose weight purely from the food being inedible. Hey, I remember the stories of your food. And how you'd eat them like 3 weeks later and somehow not be sick.
That's more his stomach than
Anything else?
anything else, yeah.
I think the issue might also be the pan size.
Yeah. I think the pan's too big and it's...
We have a smaller pan we can try for the last one.
Nah, because then I gotta get it up and get it ready and I cannot be stuffed waiting. It's cooked enough.
Yeah. It's slightly more poofy.
Slightly. Well...
Make sure to show chat before you...
No, I'm not showing chat that one. It looks worse than yours. Hot oil.
Also, Asian noob would actually cooks really nice food. Last time we had it was really good. Also, he's been getting lessons from us, so he actually knows kind of what he's doing.
What
Kind of. Could also be that you're putting in too much water.
Could be.
I meant the spice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. she would lose weight because she wouldn't be able to eat anything. She'd just die.
Can you put that back in the freezer, please?
Sure. I need to remember to show them the scooping of my ice cream because of how soft it is. Beautiful. Mm.
And when Noob Aiden cooks for me, he doesn't use spice. So it'll be fine.
I mean, he asked like 5 times what he can use, but it's fine. He'll be like, pepper?
Yeah, pepper's fine.
Paprika?
Yeah, I can handle dried paprika.
Ghost pepper.
No.
Some of the things he's just like, this'll be fine. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? No. Don't use that. That's bad. Like with togarashi, which is a Japanese spice blend that mainly includes dried red pepper. Force feeding the Pillachu spicy vegan beans. Yeah, you missed out on the salsa last time. I mean, we can always make the salsa again.
Just trying to get the last of this without deflating it too much.
Oh, it's the best one so far.
That's what mine looked like last time, and then it deflated when I opened it. I'm going to add another minute, actually.
The salsa that 100% could have been eaten, but no tomatoes are out of season now. We can just start a small hydroponics farm, right? Sit it in one of your sheds. And I was like, nice mojito accompaniment and Bloody Marys. I mean, we didn't have mojito or Bloody Marys.
Yeah,
I could
but
have made
togarashi would
Bloody
be.
Marys. No, I could have made mojito. No, I don't have any white. Oh no, I do have white rum. Absolutely, and I'll live stream the police raid.
In this area, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Especially because we have the native bushmint that smells of illegal substances. We would definitely have someone coming into our house and trying to take what's in there. I say this, but I also know. The police don't really come to our area very often. Do they?
Yes, they very much do.
Oh, they used to very often.
No, they still do. They don't so much come down our street, but they're always doing around.
Because last time we called them, they didn't show up.
Oh, yeah, but
That was for someone screaming they were dying. That was an interesting time. They monitor power consumption to identify the grow operations, and yes, your area and mine are under surveillance for it, lol. But I am super tempted to do vertical grow towers. Oh yeah, I do like the idea of vertical grow towers.
I'd love to do that.
And the fish towers, where you have like fish in the bottom in water, and you've got the roots hanging down, and you're pumping the water across the roots. And then your fish poop in the bottom, eat the particulates that come down, plus extra fish food. And then all the nitrogen from their poop goes back up to the plants. What are you looking for?
The whisk for that.
Drain.
Oh my god. I looked twice.
Yeah, I was going to say to do that setup with our homosexual, but he can be a bit washy. I'm not certain who he's talking about, but sure. Oh yeah, no. Now I realize. Big gay. Arrow. Yeah, big gay. I can't believe he thought that we were calling him fat and gay rather than extra gay. He got really annoyed with us. Pretty much all stream had 3 viewers.
I had 4 at one point.
Your stream average might beat mine.
Maybe.
Yeah, someone kind of lost interest. Lol, haha, that's someone's girlfriend's fault for being mad at people calling him gay. No?
It's just the cream.
Hmm.
I did all of the cream all together so that I can just separate it into 3 flavors.
Makes the most sense.
Because I'll be adding the flavor to the cream cheese in the bowl.
He'll Discord it to me. That makes sense. Eventually, we will be opening up Pika Puff Discord to people. Currently, we're still in testing phase, effectively.
But if you are interested in joining at the moment, please let me know and I will add you. But you've got to remember it is testing. And this is way too dark. But it's rolling. It does look better.
Much better.
The extra minute, I think, is what did it.
Yeah. 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 I kind of remember that one going down. My friend group has some weird issues.
Not really friends anymore, though,
Mm.
because of that, which is really sad. Because of a girlfriend.
Also, all of their health issues.
Yeah, I much less. Okay. This can go into the file.
You're gonna have to write up a recipe.
For? Why?
Cheesecake eggs. If you want to have every recipe in a book.
Oh, I've tried writing my cheesecake recipe down. It does not work. It took it took a full page just on the amount of sugar to add to the cream cheese. And I was like, no, I'm good.
I'll put this with our cookbooks.
Sure. You've got 2 minutes until this one's ready.
Yay. I'll put it between Pokemon and Signature. Oh, I forgot we had the Signature cookbook. We have more things we can cook.
No, don't. No, I'm not cooking from it. Leave it there.
I was just going to show.
No, they don't need to know, because then they'll bully me into doing it.
There's only 3 people in there. They
No,
can't bully
not
you
happening.
effectively. Then what
Nope.
about this one? The brown one.
Yes, that one I can. That one I've got a few from.
The ultimate encyclopedia of chocolate.
I stole that one from my mom when I was about 10. And I never let it go. I think that's when I decided I wanted to be a cook.
That's fair. At that point, I'm surprised you didn't just go for pastry.
I originally was going to do a pastry chef, but I don't.
It's like twisting it. I wasn't going to dearrange it.
But you did. Put it back. Get a different fidget toy. I was originally going to be a pastry chef and then realized I like baking too much to want that to be my full, because I'll lose it. I didn't want to lose my love for pastry. But then I didn't really use it.
Understandable.
No, it doesn't sound healthy. I don't think there's a single healthy recipe in there. Although there's hot chocolate in the back of that. Oh, that was so good. I need to make that again. Coming up to winter.
I sent well, not your, I sent a thing to your Discord about making a traditional hot chocolate.
I had already seen that.
Like from
there, look at it, chat, look! It is fluffy!
You scared the cat.
Fluffy! Ish. It's already deflating.
You need to show chat. Nice, soft, smooth roll.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes, I did grab mine.
Whee!
Would you like some?
No, I'm good. Is that bowl's clean?
Chat gets to watch me eat. Or did you want me to move?
I'm just gonna whip up the cream. Yay, nothing.
It has a different flavor to it. You didn't want some at all?
I mean, I'd get to eat his ice cream then, wouldn't I?
I mean,
So this is the bit where I get rude and go, I need 3 bowls. Damn, not on this channel. I have my whipped. And 1 bowl.
what happened to the other metal bowl?
It's in the sink waiting to be washed. Okay, I am joking. He can take his time eating. It's fine.
I'm eating at the exact same pace I normally would. It's just that I eat 3 times faster than she does. I tried that eat as slow as your partner one. It nearly killed me.
Alright.
I didn't tell her I was doing it either.
Was that last night?
No.
You ate slow last night.
Yeah, I wasn't very hungry when I started out. It was just a little too hot for me.
Yeah, it burnt my tongue.
And so I waited. I also wanted the flavors to mellow out a little bit.
Right.
Ouch.
Might be too hot, actually. To clean it.
Yep, I'm already ahead of you. I know which instruments you normally use.
I need to find these ones again. But I don't think the company exists anymore.
If anyone knows where we can get similar ones, I still need to go on Temu and have a look on there.
Yeah. So I'm separating this into 3 bowls. Do you want them really chocolatey or only slightly chocolatey?
You already know my answer to that one. It's really chocolatey.
Cool. I need that really dry.
Yep.
One sec, chat. I'll just be back.
You gonna go grab the things? Yep. Paper towel, paper towel. It's fine, just slap your Pikachu with it. That does look good. It is good. It was good.
What was good?
Pancakes and the ice cream.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Oh. Funnily enough though, 2 actually kind of filled me up.
What domestic violence?
Yeah, you abusing the Pikachu.
Plants? No. Wow.
To be clear to YouTube, nothing is going to happen in this outfit.
No, nothing will happen in the outfit.
Yeah, it's only got a butt flap. I ain't into that.
Family friendly channel. Can we move on?
And zoom out.
All right. Say this. One of these cheesecakes is not family friendly.
Oh, no, but... Oh, you threw the skin out.
What else were we gonna... we could have cooked it, but I didn't feel like it.
We could have done the same thing as we did last time with it and made, I've forgotten what it's called now. Jesus. The pork fat reduction lard, pork lard, and chicharrones.
I actually don't think this one's microwave safe.
That might explain why the last one exploded. You want this one for it, right?
No.
No?
Similar, but not that one.
There's none in here.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
I'll continue searching. Although, I have no idea first.
Right. I'm going to clean the bowl.
Nope.
So this is what happens when we break Pyrex bowls on stream. We now need more bowls.
It's okay, he likes it. Slapping Pikachu. Honestly, the upside down Pikachu face skin is scary. It's like a much like skin. Pikachu started wearing it like a cloak. I returned from exile in 4 days. And then you're here for like 2 years. We won't be able to get rid of you. Oh, I see it. Oh, nope, that's the dough hook.
Alright. I'm going to do the dark chocolate ones first.
Okay. I honestly don't know where that mixer is. Damn it. you checking in the KitchenAid shelf?
No, I was checking behind the laptop and stuff.
Eh.
I don't know what's happened to it. It's a mystery chat. Maybe it's where the glass bowl is.
Could be. I'll get up off the floor. Yeah.
Seems to be a mystery. Fake IT, huh?
It's not with the glass bowl. You didn't check the thing on the shelf at all, did you?
No.
I don't see why we'd have put it in here, but
When all else fails, we
no. It wouldn't be in any of the containers we have in there.
Sorry?
So it wouldn't be in any of the containers that we have in there.
Shouldn't be. I'm sorry for the noises, chat. So I'm gonna have to use that one.
I'm so confused.
So am I.
Because it was in that bag.
Yeah.
And then the bag got removed.
And we used it.
And then it disappeared.
Might have fallen in the bin and no one saw it.
Possible, but we don't tend to leave the bin that close to the thing.
Could have been put in it.
But how many months ago was the last time we used it?
A while? Why?
So when we still had the cleaner and she was putting shit in weird places?
Yeah.
I'd have seen it if it was in one of these, I swear.
Well, we might not if it was in the bottom one.
True. Definitely not in here. Let me just pick up the smoke.
There's nothing underneath there.
Had to be sure.
There.
There it is. Okay. I hope you know while I'm watching this, 2 fire alarms have gone off and somebody broke a truck.
Oh, God.
And now I'm off to be fake IT. Yes, because my coworkers can't do most things. That honestly sounds about right, if I'm going to be 100% honest. Shame, but correct. Oof. I never ended up drinking my water, chat.
Hydrate.
Ugh.
You want to check that meat for me, please?
No. Because if I open that pressure valve, this is all going to be porked.
Right.
So I have to wait until after all the cheesecake eggs are done, and then we can check it.
Well, I've just got cream out now. We could move it all over this side.
I don't think you realize how much it gets all over the house. You have to put it in the games room.
Fuck. Yeah?
Because, like, it blasts and it goes across this entire living room.
It does, doesn't it? Alrighty, I have my chocolate melty.
And
Waiting for my bowl.
I swear I was never instructed to clean bowl. I was instructed to find things. Which I found.
Yes.
Because I connected 2 and 2.
So I have my mass amount of cream cheese here.
And now I need to cool the bowl.
Because I need a mass amount of cream cheese.
And this needs to be dried again.
We haven't.
Told 1, be nice to people, and 2, do not use the phone like a 90s late night talk host. What would be better have you launched across the room? No, it's...
No, the meat. The meat.
Yeah, our pressure cooker, when we release the pressure and it's not been sat for like half an hour, it basically is just like opening a steam valve and letting it blast across an entire room. And this one's filled with porky goodness, which, you know, we're not using alcohol for a Muslim. So
right.
adding
yes.
porky goodness is not a great idea.
That's fair.
You launch meat juices. Yeah, ours does that too. Yeah, wink, wink. I have at least the denim coachy thing apron. I got this from Amazon. It's actually a pretty good price.
At a surprisingly good price, actually. So right now, I'm just going to put this in to slowly smooth itself out.
Let me just move you over. I'll leave the caster sugar there where it can be seen.
And I am... Ooh, this white chocolate's a little old.
Brought it the last... No. Yeah, that white chocolate's been hanging around a while.
It's still in date.
Yeah, but it's been an Australian summer. Of course, it's a bit fecky. Next time we do a cheesecake, did we want to try smoking some of the cream?
Sure, we can do that.
To get smoky cheesecake.
Or smoky chocolate.
Yes. It does surprise me you don't have a permanent outdoor cook bench. Yeah, it makes the wax separate so long as you're cooking. It is usually okay.
So I don't measure my sugar when I do this. I have it come to a certain consistency.
She believes in the heart of the sugar.
Less smooth for something like white chocolate, or not so much dark chocolate because this is 70%, so it's a little bit more bitter. But that's why writing down my recipes suck. I'm just going to turn.
You should have sent this to your mother.
No, she doesn't deserve to know. She can watch at a later date.
No.
It's my secret cheesecake recipe that she's been asking for.
For years.
But I can't explain what I do. Add enough sugar till it becomes a nice, smooth, creamy consistency. Yeah. But not too grainy and not too underdone. Because it'll be a smooth consistency when it's underdone. But if you put even a little bit too much, it becomes grainy. It's just hard.
And it's very dependent on the cream cheese you use.
But it's also dependent on the other ingredients you use.
Is this also where we add the salt? I'm remembering things.
Please add a little bit of salt to sweet things and a little bit of sweet to savory things.
My mother tried to make my gumbo recipe one time, but she refuses to age her vegetables or cultivate a garden, so she'll never make it right. Yeah, that's fair.
And that's the other thing. I just realized something.
What?
I hadn't done a base for your cheesecake. Did you want a base?
No.
You just want a bowl?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so now that's nice and smooth, I can now add my chocolate.
It's dry.
I guess he doesn't want to lick a bowl clean.
I specifically requested the dark chocolate because I love dark chocolate cheesecake. It's such a nice flavor.
He loves my dark chocolate cheesecake.
Yes. Although normally we do like a 90% rather than a 70%. And so I want every little ounce of chocolate in there.
I can add cocoa if you want.
Ooh.
No.
We have good cocoa.
No, it'll make it go greeny.
Oh, yeah.
I was joking.
Have you made it back out into the world, kitty? Hmm? I still need to make that short. From the ice cream. I'm going through the list and making shorts out of the list.
I think that's definitely sweet enough. Now I'm going to scrape this into one of my 3 bowls of cream.
I have to clean out the bowl anyway and the scoop. It'll just take longer.
Every ounce of chocolate, right, chat?
Yep. There's still chocolate left in there. Yeah, those like weird independent recipes that you do by gut feel alone is why I never make the same smoked meat ever, because I'm constantly changing the recipe depending on what I feel like would match well.
I need that washed.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the cream in it yet, my love.
I know.
So it's not as creamy as it should be.
It's still delicious.
Oh, now he compliments me.
My tongue was too busy getting the chocolate off the thing.
This is a family-friendly chat. Please do not comment.
She deprived me of licking the bowl.
Mostly because you're in the way. I couldn't wash my hands in the other sink.
Communication is helpful for us.
Oh, well.
I don't think we have enough caramel, by the way.
We might. I'm not putting caramel in the 3rd option.
Okay. I'm assuming the 3rd option is pretty much just for us.
3rd option's for us, yes. 3rd option's liquor.
Ah. Bailey's is barely liquor.
Yeah, but the half cup that I'm going to put in.
Bailey's is barely liquor.
Ow.
Yeah.
I was just about to put this into the bowl and just keep going and set it in the fridge. That's not what we're doing today.
Nope. You will notice how we haven't used any gelatin or any setting agents. Did you want to elaborate on that, Kitten? Sarah?
Mostly because these are going to an egg, and it doesn't really need it when it's something like chocolate, because the chocolate and cream cheese will set into a cake. But I probably should start using a jelly agent for your Christmas ones, just because your fridge isn't great and it's got to do that trip.
Also, the fact it's winter and therefore it's less likely to melt.
That too.
Whereas in our summer, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you get melted ice cream consistency out of the cheesecake, which is still delicious. Don't get me wrong, still delicious. I'm gonna have to start cutting things. So there's like 10 tomatoes are same, right? As glaring at a basket of cherry tomatoes aged in the paint on the plant. Yep. That is very, very different. Honestly, didn't hear it. Get a little mocha in your foods. There's always a third position.
I need a little knife. With each of these eggs, you need to open the top up. We want to keep them wrapped.
I just want to cut a nib off the top.
So I want to keep them wrapped for work. Did we want to keep the other ones wrapped or not? It is easier unwrapped.
You can leave that unwrapped. You're only doing 4 of...
6 of each for work.
6 of each? Okay.
I figured I'll give them 1 of each.
You'll have 6 people there Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't give Muslim lady the white chocolate ones.
So I'll get
doing them.
2 dark chocolate ones for her. This is one of mine. And then...
I wasn't complaining.
No, you just hadn't responded, but you were drinking.
Yeah. Hydration's good for you, apparently. Yeah, I didn't want to bust my way through here.
Can you get me the... or help?
The
Piping bag and nozzle.
plastic, or you're getting the plastic one?
Why? Because you don't want to clean it between each one?
I'm pretty sure we threw out the other one because we left it for a little too long. Yeah, we definitely threw the previous one. And am I double bagging? Well, I'm giving you 2 bags. And
I actually might not need... Oh no, I will.
a nozzle.
Thing is the nozzles. They're the nozzles.
Yeah, there's none of those are small enough. We have a metal one that's tiny. Which is the one
That
that
is
we
small
normally
enough,
use.
chat. That is small enough.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Ignore me.
I think I might double bag, so I'm going to need some more bags.
Oh, right. I was only thinking about prepping for the dark chocolate one, not prepping for the other ones.
Yeah, but if I double bag, it means I don't have to keep on...
There.
You could have just left the whole heap of bags on the bench. All right. Almost there. I'm going to be very sick of this by the end of this
Yeah.
stream. You want to make it so I can see the chat here?
There you go. Yogi Boogie has not commented since. Now I'm just totally unshelling the next lots. These lots, right?
Like this.
You want them like that?
Yes.
Okay. I thought we agreed that it was easier if they were totally degelled.
Yeah, it's easier to take the tops off like that. So I've just done that off the top. I'm not putting the lids back on.
That's fine. Throw them in a little bowl. We'll eat them later. I am sat off at our kitchen table and just gonna start unwrapping the eggs slightly. Are we taking any of these to your family?
We can.
Did you want to take any of these to your family?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure the children loved them last time.
They did. I need more details because parents might be coming over here for dinner
Oh,
on Monday. I didn't double check.
that is news.
Yeah. I don't mind cooking dinner for them. Although every time it does seem to be chicken.
It's because it's easier.
Oh, good roast chicken.
I mean, so far the pork is safe.
No, we didn't use safe pork soy sauce in the teriyaki.
Didn't we?
No.
I thought that one was gluten-free.
No, it wasn't.
Damn them thickening with wheat flour.
But we've thrown the bottle away now, so.
No, we haven't. Still in the cupboard. There's a tiny bit left.
Contains soy, wheat, and gluten.
Damn. I could smoke up a small brisket.
Why aren't you allowed to cook it?
You must realize I'm not currently part of chat. So you need to read them out like I was reading them out to you.
They never fed us Easter eggs. We had curry and powdered eggs for breakfast today. Chicken is good. I'm not allowed to cook it anymore.
Yeah, I can understand why he's not allowed to cook chicken anymore. His wife's pregnant. Somebody tends to do underdone unless it's in a stew. Somebody doesn't check their chicken properly.
Oh. Chicken's one of those things that need to be done right.
It doesn't affect someone, so it doesn't matter to them.
Alrighty, all those have holes. So to double bag something, snip wherever you need to snip the base off. Put your piping bag inside.
Piping tip.
Pipe tip, yep, inside bag. And so that you've always got that there. And then you can fill up this bag, and this bag will go inside that piping bag. So you just cut the tip off, put it inside that one, and then you've got that. So I always roll down my piping bag so that I have a nice edge to be able to hold and
Don't accidentally throw it on the floor.
hopefully. We'll see. See, this is already starting to set.
You are nowhere near in view. Oh. Sorry, chat.
So it's not going down easily.
See how she got that big old empty space there? It's because it's that thick.
It's struggling because it's already started to set because it's so cold today. Oh, that's some good cheesecake.
No, that bit's about to fall out, so it's mine.
That's just going to go straight into this second bag. Hold that. And that's going to go on the top of this, and I'm just going to squeeze it in.
Let's give you guys a bit of a... Oh, that's too much of a zoom. There you go. We are now... Don't move the egg carton, effectively. And you'll be in view. I need to go wash my fingers.
So because it's so thick, it is so hard to pipe in through this tiny nozzle. I should have the hose done first. I'm just going to try something, chat. Might not work, but hey, hopefully it'll be easier. Just shoving that whole nozzle bit into these eggs and just squeezing it through to fill them up.
Oh, this one's definitely going to stay with us. You go in the reject pile. Its foil was already torn.
So this is easier. So I'll just do this from now on and make the hole a little bit smaller. Because it is so thick.
Ah. These Easter egg ones have to go in the bin, not recycling.
Hmm?
The foil on the Easter eggs specifically says to put it in the bin, not in the recycling.
It's because it's coloured. The way it's coloured.
Kitty, are you okay? Someone's having a bit of a spaz in the front hallway.
Strange.
And I think it's our one.
I think she wants attention.
Well, on Thursday, she'll be sat next to me as I stream, so she'll get the attention of the internet. So how's chat going in this time that I've been opening eggs? Hello, Georgia.
I lost my cooking privilege long before that, but no, it's because when I was losing weight and I only ate chicken and pumpkin and rice for 12 months. That's fair. My wife decided chicken is a big no-no. Family friendly, but once I was watching Nigella Lawson cooking adventures as a 15-year-old, and my mum and aunt thought I was watching instructional adult videos. It is so thick and hard to pipe in with all this tiny nose.
Nigella is oddly sexual for a cooking show host.
Yes.
Like, there is no need for that level of Nigella to exist. But it does make me think she'd be a perfect Bayonetta. You're not going to understand that reference. It's fine. If I remember, I will show you images of Bayonetta, who's meant to be a British witch who uses her hair as her weapon and her casting focus.
Ah.
It is a very cool game. You would not enjoy playing it, but I think you'd enjoy watching it. Because, God, are the combos a pain in the rear.
Yep, it's much easier, chat.
Oh yeah. Are you going to give your chat a nickname?
Chat.
Okay.
Is there something wrong with just calling them chat?
No, you can call them chat.
Pickers?
Yeah. Like,
Connor says boys, and
a lot of them say boys. But, I'm trying to think of a big one who actually calls them something. And I have completely blanked.
so they don't. Oh, we get called minions or demons on.
Yes. And I know another one that calls them the Brood.
So we can call them the Pickers, but I like chat.
Chat's easier. I call them friends.
Friends is nice.
And it's like, hey, they're friends. Because at work, because I can't be bothered, like, if I can't be bothered learning someone's name, I'll call them buddy.
Oh, I go sweetie.
And that way I don't gender them either. So it's like, how you doing, bud?
Buddy is male, though.
No, it's not. Is it?
I see Buddy as male and Sweetie as female, but everyone gets Sweetie.
I say, I see Sweetie more as a grandma.
Yep.
Calling everyone Sweetie.
I'm old enough.
You're not old enough to be a grandma.
If I had a child at 15, and that child had a child at 15, I'd be a grandma.
I suppose that's actually true. If you see an egg in exile, that's not to be...
I give my co-workers obscure adult film star nicknames. Sometimes they work out, and then we know who the real
Who the real ones are.
reals are.
You know, I also have the side effect of working in the medical industry, and therefore half of my co-workers are from areas that I cannot pronounce their name. I do apologize to them most of the time, and then just call them buddy, or friend, or pal.
How works?
But yeah, well, you're particularly themed. I'm not particularly themed.
I am themed.
Real Breaking Nate uses family.
That is true. We're all family here, yeah. We're all just a giant Pikachu colony here.
All I could think of was the Horde.
We're not calling my my chat the Horde. Alrighty, these ones are done. Thank God. Alright.
Gotta come back, reach your focus.
You can call them your party.
My party. Oh, look at it, chat. Look at it.
I will do the caramel ones all together. The caramel centers. But for now, I'm just going to scrape the rest of this mixture into a bowl for my husband to eat later.
Otherwise, all you're going to hear is munching sounds.
I just did the same thing again.
What?
Put water in the bowl so you can't lick it. I'm trying to watch his figure. Wait, chat.
She doesn't even love me.
Excuse me?
I am joking.
That went in my mouth. Remember, in Pokemon, your party is restricted to 6. That's why we are the Pikachus, like in that Pikachu episode of Pokemon where it was just a colony of Pikachus.
Oh, all I can think of now is the Squirtle gang.
Because of that.
Shame. But no, you've also got the Pikachus that were technically running an entire power station, like the second episode. And they overcharged Ash's Pikachu.
So before I make the white chocolate cheesecake mix, I'm going to cut the tops off these.
That sounds like a good option. The exiled one is either just for us or not to be used. Up to you, really. Because you're never getting that cover back on. Oh, and Rad has already said to reach out to him if we wanted to do collabs with him.
Oh.
In one of his streams. Because when he said he was going away, I went, oh, well, I will just have to do more collabs. He's like, yeah, reach out, I'll do something.
Might invite him for cooking. Ooh, that one went a little bit low.
Just invite him into the, and stay in the back room, bust in at 5 a.m. Let's go, it's cooking time!
Not 5, 6 would be nice.
She called 6.
And if we actually set all the cameras up the night before, it could be 6:30.
So you don't want your phone charged?
Like where these parts go.
Yeah, they were basically already there.
They weren't.
That one in front of you was.
Yes, but the one that was behind your computer was because you were streaming yesterday was not.
Yeah. Dumb brain went, do we get them a Pikachu suit to be in?
All guests must be in Pikachu suits. Nah, we'll get Pikachu ears.
I'm going to take a step outside for a minute.
With your... or without your... You're checking on my passion fruit plant?
Sure, I'm going to stand outside to get cooler.
Ah. Considering I'm cold. I'm always cold, chat. No, kitty, you don't go out there.
It's no longer cooler outside. Telling party. It's crazy.
Okay. Alrighty. So in here, I'm putting another 2 blocks of cream cheese.
And loop it goes.
That. Can I get a small bowl, please?
How small?
Chocolate tops. Small.
Well, there's your last bowl.
As I said, I think we're going to need more glass bowls.
Unfortunately. It's a business write-off, right? I am joking.
I don't think I can get that back on tax. I just did something.
Oh, you pressed the button. Back. Ooh.
I think the button I pressed was back.
There we go. Also, can you smoke it? So how does the cream cheese function? Why is it not regular cheese?
Because you use cream cheese for cheesecakes?
I believe it's made differently. I don't think it has normal rennins in it. Let me double check. Milk, cream, starter culture, processing acids. So there's no rennin in here. It's just vegetable gums, a culture, and processing aids. So you're not hardening it, you're not aging it, so it's closer to like a feta or a ricotta, which is why you can have ricotta cheesecakes from memory, but
Yes.
they tend to be more savory.
And you can also have mascarpone cheesecakes.
Yes. So it's just a non-aged, non-cultured kind of cheese. And can you smoke it?
Yes.
Probably if you're doing a cold smoke, not a hot smoke. But with a cold smoke, you wouldn't want to seal it and age it. You'd want to use it immediately. Because sealing it and aging it would just result in it going bad. Unlike the cheddar that we have sat in the back fridge, with which you want to seal it so the flavor goes all the way through.
Unaged cheese. That's probably going to be enough. I just put normal vanilla on.
Oh, the white chocolate's going to be safe too.
I'm going to let that keep beating. I didn't put as much sugar in that because white chocolate is sweeter.
I'm putting this away now.
Which is why I added it to here now, so it'll get a smoother, creamier, the same texture without as much sugar.
Now a little dash of salt. Or you're just going pure sweet. Do I need to wash this nozzle for you?
No. Well, you need to wash the nozzle, but not. I don't need it. I'm just using the bags. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you melt the ice? The
Chocolate?
yes.
You're stuck with me now, chat. My mic, yes, my mic's on. Hopefully the extra radiation from the microwave isn't causing any issues with our mics.
No, I never thought of that.
See, I know it every time I come in here with a headset on, and it's on, because I can hear it crackling through my headphones.
Oh, that makes sense.
But it's not on, of course, there's nothing.
So I'm going to need this.
Spatula?
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good. Excellent, thank you.
Unaffected. Perfect.
Is it better to be a little bit under or a little bit over melted?
under because it will keep melting as you. Oh no! Do another 15 seconds.
There's like.
I can see that, but it's white chocolate, so it doesn't melt as nicely as dark chocolate did. How hot is it?
It's hot.
Right. Nah, then that'll be fine. You don't want lumps because that'll get clogged up in the piping bag. But you also don't want get overdone because then it clogs up because it gets cooked. Dance, Pikachu, dance. That'll have to be another one of our
shorts.
No, if I ever get 50 followers.
Speaking of which, I need to check on some things. Sorry, chat 33. 51. You're gonna get plugged in there. What?
Turn my husband into a TikTok NPC.
Yes.
He didn't clean it.
Oh. I'm looking for the charging block. Do you know where it is?
Nope.
And not in the spot we said to return them to.
Is that my handbag still?
No, I had a look. Definitely not.
Oh, it's by my bed. I had it on charge. That
Master
bed.
or back?
I'm just going to mix it in this. It'll lose a little bit of air, but that's okay. Lost a lot of air going into the pipe. But it mixes much nicer and quicker in the stand mixer.
Yep, charging.
Oh! Mix is done.
I mean, I've seen some of those NPC streams and how much money they get given to them. I'd be willing.
I haven't.
So Outlier, of course. Ludwig did it for an hour and a half and made, I think it was $3,000. But you know, he's already really high and well known, so you know he gets more. And because you know people wanted to make him do things.
So, what do they do? Like pay money for him to dance or?
Yep, to do reactions effectively. So you know, like emojis and such, they pay for them to do the emojis.
Oh, weird.
So like the tongue out and the wink with the tongue out.
So this one's going to be much easier for me to do because it's nice and smooth and hasn't started to set yet.
It has been cleaned.
What has?
The spinny thing that we're going to need for the next set of...
Yeah. But I did ask you to clean that spatula so that I could use that one in this bowl. Yep. And then you ran off to find a
I was being tech support Pikachu rather than just support Pikachu, apparently. I'll send Sarah one, Yogi Bogey Bear says. Look, if we had less self-respect, we would be way wealthier. True.
I hate that that's a thing.
I've just accepted that that's a thing at this point.
Because we have ethics and morals.
Yep. I do find it funny that Yogi... What do you need?
Can I get a piece of
And
paper towel? Thanks.
Putting your dad back in the fridge for a little bit. So
Oh my god, he sent me the most chaotic viral one.
Excellent.
It's what DM would have done too.
Yep. Although I've never actually watched an NPC stream. Though we do both need to get around to...
Actually posting on other social medias.
Yes, that as well. I was going to say making custom emojis and stickers.
There's someone we know that can do that.
Is there?
Is there someone we know? Good question.
Maybe. I could easily get in contact with someone who'd do it for money.
Yeah.
The issue is I don't know if we actually want to pay for them yet.
Not yet.
And so therefore,
no.
Technically yes, technically no. It depends on what they are. If it's just like a classic background free PNG that you upload to Twitch or Discord for use, then it's not too hard. And Holoman says, I have seen that ChatGPT can make them for you. Although I'm not certain where we stand on AIs and digital art.
As long as you say it's AI and digital art, I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah, the main thought process. The reason why everyone's angry about it is that it's taking jobs away from real artists.
No, it's taking jobs away from an amateur who doesn't have a clue what they're doing.
Which would then eventually become a proper artist, right?
I would not be a proper artist, no. Saves it from me doing it to an AI, and then when we get big, we'll pay someone to do it.
Fiverr.
Yeah.
But no, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I can say it without doxing him. We know someone.
The one that was the office backgrounds?
No, different one. Although he might be able to. John Drinking might be able to do that. No, I was thinking of a brother of one of my close friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who would easily be able to get into contact.
The guy that edited the photos, right?
Yes. The photo editor. After our photos got severely messed up.
Every time I think about that, I hate them.
More cleaning. Let's go. Tastes good. Caramel will help. With that consistency, it almost tastes like yolk, It almost has the texture of yolk.
What?
The white cheesecake.
Yes, but when it sets, it'll have the texture of like a cooked egg. But if it's the difference between someone who isn't an artist and ChatGPT, I don't mind it. But I'm not, at this point in time, I'm not going to pay for an artist because I just don't have, we don't have it. We're not making money off this yet.
Correct. I need 20 more follows, I think, and slightly more viewership.
But if, I started making money and,
If you're a Sea Dog or
someone like that, I'd have issues.
someone who can afford such things.
But if the job is being taken away from someone who can't do art, doesn't want to do it, aka me, I have no issues. But if it's someone that could go, oh yeah, I can get an amateur artist to do this for $20-$30 or whatever it is, do a single something, however much it ends up into the bowl. Oh, you're trying it.
Yeah. I was looking for a safe place to put it down where I wouldn't damage anything.
Like, I don't have an issue with using ChatGPT. If it's the difference between me, who is not an artist in any way, shape, or form.
Apple can do it from photos. GPT can do it sort of, but can't produce the file. I have real thoughts about GPT being a mediocre artist. The thing is, ChatGPT produces a product, an artist produces art. Most television and media are products, whilst most art is patronized by people who care about artistic values. Essentially, it's just about respecting legit artists. Like when Kim Jong-ji died, someone fed him into an AI.
Yeah.
Now, I can see how that would be an issue. Coming in. Can we just throw two in and start it mixing? Oh no, I haven't done the thing. Oh no, I did do the thing.
You did the thing. But sure.
Did the thing first.
You did the thing first.
Just need to dry it off. Did you ever get back to on drinking about the cover photos?
No. I need to, but now it's been too long and I feel bad.
We were pretty overwhelmed at the time it was sent to us.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they will understand.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll understand too, but it's getting over the hurdle, and then every day is just worse than the previous.
Mm-hmm. If you do it now, it'll be the easiest time for you to do it.
Yeah, but also, do you want this to be a 3-layered, or do you want the rest of the adult juice one separately?
Adult juice separately?
Okay, so do you want to put that in the fridge?
Sure. Do I need to cover this at all?
Yes, eventually.
Eventually, so not now.
You can put it in now and not worry about covering it, but you will need to cover it eventually.
That's fine. I'm sure by the end I'll be taking at least a scoop out of it.
The whole bowl will be finished by the end of the weekend.
Is that both of them?
Yep.
At what speed? Medium?
Yeah. All right, what speed? That's what you said.
Yes. Okay.
This time I'm using the alcoholic one, chat. So this one will be a thinner batter than the previous ones as well, because I am using a liquid flavor rather than a
Solid binding
solid
flaving.
binding one. If I was serving this, I would definitely use a gelatin or agar-agar.
Some form of setter.
Are you good?
Yeah. Just wanted to see what they'd do. And when they fed King Jung-ji into the AI during light box, no. It felt filthy. But like this Ghibli AI, or people is just being funsies and filling the world with beautiful art that won't be replicated to meet the production standard for Ghibli style animation, like boxes and Art Expo. Yeah, no, you were just getting filtered by Twitch for the word box. Filthy, I can kind of understand. Box, not so much.
So alcohol, adult juice is going in now. How much should I add?
There, and then we can taste it, right? Definitely more. Mm-hmm. I actually did my job this time.
I love my support Pikachu.
I've done a lot of cleaning today.
You wanted this.
I know. Well, I wanted 2 different flavors.
I wanted one.
And so you went for 3. You have chocolate down your arm, by the way. Wrong arm. I like the how do I get this off look.
I've just made it look worse. I made it look like that's not enough.
Because it will be diluted in half as well.
I should have used something stronger like Kahlua.
I can get you a Kahlua to pour in there. That'll just be additional flavor, and Kahlua is more of a syrup, so it'll be a bit thicker.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But I think I've got a fair chunk of. I think that's okay. More subtle, but not bad. Not overpowering.
I'm just worried. Okay, no, you get it at the end. It spreads across the palate.
Yeah, and so the more you eat, the
more it'll be there.
Yeah.
I was worried that after it gets cut in half, we'd lose everything. But no, that'll be fine.
fair.
know what would be a really interesting flavor? Smoked blackberry cheesecake.
Yeah, that would be a very interesting flavor.
What you looking for?
Alrighty. Last one.
That is funny. I actually missed the back and forth. Had to apply some corrected instructions to my colleague. Fair.
Alrighty. Did you want to lick this? AKA clean it?
I mean, it does need cleaning.
It does need cleaning. It can go in the dishwasher. Now that we don't need it anymore.
I'm just gonna clean it so we don't forget about it. Yeah.
With the tongue.
Oh god, no, that's definitely not Bailey's. Now I've had more of it in my mouth. That's not Bailey's.
Alright. So I've made this hole even smaller for the Bailey's one because it is this more runnier texture. You can see just how much runnier it is comparatively to the white chocolate. And definitely dark chocolate. It's actually moving down the piping bag on its own.
Give it a good rinse. We'll still want to like put it through the dishwasher though.
Was the rinse actually a rinse or was it
There was no soap involved.
all tongue?
Oh no, there was actual water flowing. And a brush scrubber that went over it. Oop, and we are safe. Open the door.
Looks like it needs more.
You want me to put it back on?
I want you to see if it'll pull.
Well, time for me to get a fork in. Realized I had my mic off for a little bit, but you should have heard me through Sarah's. It kind of pulls, not well.
So yeah.
Did we want to put it on pressure cook again, or did we want to put it on slow cook?
Pressure cook.
Yes, because we need it for the buns.
Yes.
Put the fork down there to be used again later.
I need a bowl to put the remainder of this in. Oh, are you streaming today?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm planning on it.
You streamed yesterday
Hmm.
as well as...
That was my first stream this week.
That's because you didn't feel like doing it Tuesday. feel up to it.
Because I was sick. Well, I had a migraine. I'll let
But
that.
aren't you streaming tomorrow?
Tomorrow? No.
The
Maybe
21st?
Monday.
Maybe Monday.
Would you like me to skip streaming today?
Maybe a short stream?
Midday till 5 or midday till 4?
See how we go. But 5 potentially?
Okay.
If we're finished by midday.
Mm.
What time is it?
I think it's like
10.
10:30. Or are they all done? Okay.
Put that in bin, please. Alrighty. Okay. Oh god, I can smell the alcohol. Whew!
I can smell the pork. The pork is a very light, stocky broth.
Mm. Looking down the fridge, it can be wrapped later.
Bailey's cheesecake mudslides later tonight.
Sure. This isn't the greatest
tea towel.
tea towel, that's the word.
It was the one I could find.
All right, so these ones are done. So I'm just going to fold in the tops. Are we just going to make these burgers tomorrow? We'll make a couple today for us, and then for lunch tomorrow we can just use them.
Leftover rice?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to put in them if the pork isn't done, though.
What, today?
Yeah, for lunch.
Oh.
I had to jump across to YouTube for a minute to see if I missed any of our AI discussions for clickbait. That's fair. There wasn't much extra in there. Just debating morals and when we should and shouldn't use them.
That can go in the fridge, because we don't need that one anymore.
Doop. Doop.
Right. So I'm just using a store-bought caramel because I'm lazy.
Because it's easier.
I'm lazy.
The other option, we could fry halloumi.
Yes. Like a smiley Pikachu, or a Pikachu with a chef's hat, or a something like that. Something cute. For me, anyway.
Or the one where she, me and a mouse wheel.
Yeah.
Or the one where she overfilled her mouth with onigiri. And
No, we don't need that
onigiri.
one. We don't need that one. It was mochi.
Mochi.
We don't need that one. Pikachu with puffed out cheeks and Mochi stuck
Stuck in its mouth.
stuck in its mouth. Or Mochi in front of it because you wouldn't be able to get. Actually, that would be cute. I must admit.
A cheek-filled Pikachu.
Yeah.
With just Mochi in front of it.
Yeah.
And an alarmed look.
Thank you.
That's everything.
Alright. I've just halved it into 2 so I don't use all of it in just one. Did you want to help with this or not?
No. I do not have the technical skills for fine piping.
So all I'm doing is shoving it in and adding a little squeeze.
So again, don't move the egg tray.
In and squeeze. In and squeeze. In and squeeze. In and squeeze. Can clean. Yep.
I nearly went to go just eat it off the tip.
I would have pulled it back.
I caught myself before I did it.
Squeeze.
I think my mouth was like just starting to open. I went, no.
Squeeze. In and squeeze. A little horror on my face. That finger had just been in your mouth.
Fuck.
Did I miss these ones?
Yes.
You sure? Yes.
I'll be honest, I wasn't particularly watching.
I'm going to have so much caramel left over.
Oh, excellent.
We got clean hands?
Yes, I've cleaned them. I don't know why I did that finger first. It's the most unpleasant finger to deal with putting down on its own. And we at the very least have to show them a cross-section of one of these.
Yeah. But you can see how much pressure I'm applying because the bag is starting to
Tear.
expand. So these ones are done. So we need to pull up tops. Cover them as much as we can. And go in the fridge. They should be able to sit on top of the other tray.
Yeah. There's the Bailey's one. You can throw the rest of your caramel on there.
I could if I don't know how much those ones are going to take.
Okay. I figured you wouldn't want
You
chocolate
wanna-
over the top.
What?
Oh, that works.
Always planned on cleaning it. Make sure there's none there. Okay. Back to these ones. Am I in frame? I hope so.
Give it a sec. A little bit further that way. Perfect.
And in and pipe. 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 So while this does do technical piping. Not actually that hard.
One of our phones is going wild.
Your family chat.
So both our phones are going
Think.
wild.
No. Yes. Yes, it is. And Degens.
Ah. Yeah, you can leave Degens alone. It's not one you'll want to be a part of.
I need wipes.
You need what? Oh, this was just clean fingers. Oh god. That is sweet. Delicious, but sweet.
Yeah. I knew that one. This one would be sweet. Because we used really sweet chocolate.
D for dark chocolate, W for white chocolate, and B for Bailey's. Oh, you know, D for DM.
So half a thing of caramel seemed to be enough. I don't know where that one is. So these will need to be set as well.
No, it's me. I'm not certain how long ago that one was sent. Yogi Bogey saying, no, it's me.
Not sure either.
No, it's me, as in, that's me, I'm the one sending you messages.
Ah.
Just tested something, that's why your phone was blowing up. Oh dear. So, rather mudslides, caramel Bailey cheesecake cocktails. Just blend up with ice cream.
Sure.
And a bit of extra vodka if we got it.
Sure.
It looks like a bad brain. Someone who didn't know what a brain looked like.
Or a
tried to
koala's
try
brain.
They're pretty flat.
They're pretty smooth.
Oh god. Oh. Yes.
Although my hair's lighter than that.
I'm assuming that's his just initial attempt, which is great.
Forget how talented our friends are.
We have oh god. Oh no, I'm fine. Looks like my colleagues' brains.
It's not a nice thing to say.
Hearing some of the things they've done, I can understand his point of view. Ta-da!
And they look just like store-bought eggs.
They really don't. Oh, no, no, stop being a pain. There we go. I didn't mark them. W. W. W.
Okay. Now,
B.
on to lunch.
B. B.
Oh, so I've heated up the rice and I've let it come down to room temperature. So we cooked this last night because it needs to be the previous day's
Old rice.
Yes. How big do you want your...
My bun?
Yeah.
If you're looking for the little cutters there. Yeah, that one.
All right.
It's 110 IQ worth of job in an 150,
Yeah.
85, 150, 85 IQ position.
All right. So.
Industry.
Ooh, think about this, Sarah. Think about this. Baking paper will make my life very much easier.
And wet the ring.
And wet the rain.
We learnt this from the onigiri.
All right. Makes taking the rice out easier too. And then squidge, 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 squidge. Actually, while I'm thinking about this, do I have another bowl?
I can clean one. How big bowl you want?
The small and bigger. Like the small metal one would be perfect.
I don't even know what that is.
My dishwasher just finished. It's not in the dishwasher. Probably in the fridge.
Use it for what?
Oh, it's
not
by my
in the
computer.
fridge. You want me to tip that out all over your desk?
Just one of the big ones is fine.
Ugh. You're making furikake?
Oh yeah.
Adding furikake to your bun?
I'll be back in a second. I'm just rinsing my hands and he's got the sink.
Don't use my Pikachu as a towel.
I didn't. They were dry. I was just fixing your hood because I like to kiss Pikachu's face.
Okay.
And you also forgot to add salt to the rice, so I'll need to add salt as well.
Yes. Are we also frying these off?
We'll fry one lot off so they can see it.
Okay.
And I'm more than happy just to use the rolls that we have over there for tomorrow. For lunch.
For tomorrow?
For lunch. Those rolls?
Okay. I was going to use them for dinner. With the pork stew that we're making. Yeah, the flesh beneath Pikachu's face, you mean? That's loose skin flopping around there. Give me a moment, let's zoom back out.
So probably about that much rice. And I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt.
I'm going to clean our fry pan.
I need the flat one.
Okay.
And then
well, they're both clean.
I'm just going to mix that in together. Tasty. Ring.
For a second there, I forgot what you were doing. I was like, yeah, I'll test.
And I'm just going to push that all the way into the edges using a nice lot of pressure. So it will become an actual cake.
Just like we did with the onigiri.
Except the onigiri had its own little pushy thing. This does not. Voila. One rice patty. other half to make another one. So did you want your own rice patties, or are we just good just making one at the moment? It's not at lunchtime.
We can just make the one for now.
They're the patties. Noise, 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 noise. Please rinse my hand.
It's hot. Give me a moment. There you go. Helps if I open the lid.
Cherry blossom.
Oh, yes. Very cherry blossom.
Did you want that up your nose?
I don't know. I'll have to see how strong it lasts on my silicone.
Alright. I'm going to use the garlic oil.
Sounds good. And remember what we learned from the onigiri is keep it on low.
I need to get it hot first.
Pan?
The pan, yes. Let's be. I think I actually want to use my metal one for this.
Yeah, it's probably the safest bet.
I want to put it that side down. So you always put it, move that over. The side that you, so show side down. So the side you're showing to the public, you want down first.
You do that with actual burger buns as well?
We put the inside down first for the actual burger buns, and then if you toast the top, you toast it afterwards. So you've got that warmth coming through when they touch it. But with salmon, with steak, with anything that you're going to show and present, you always do the presentation side down first. Or because you like your crispy skin salmon or anything, just because that white side will always look better because it's got that initial heat that's there. Because when you put it over, you've got some heat taken on.
I've forgotten its name again. I'm about to say the Leidenfrost effect, and I'm like, that's not the right one. The Maillard reaction. Give you that nice, crispy looking surface.
Can I get you to look after that?
Yeah. Hello, chat. It is me.
Hi.
Welcome to Cooking with Pikachu. Hang on. Cooking with Pikachu. Now, let's see. They're still moving. Let's say they're still good. We do have it on a very high heat, but that's okay.
I'm back. You went active on the stream, so your number went down. So it should pop back up.
I do like how easily they move around the pan. You get that nice little crispy rice look on the sides. I don't think chat's going to be able to see that no matter what I do.
No, I don't think they will either.
Not without me endangering a camera.
I might be able to show chat.
Yeah,
That edge bit.
that edge bit that's just a little bit whiter.
Maybe not quite enough color.
Mm. But if we cook them too quickly, they disintegrate and they just become an oily mess. I need to do a tech check again. That's at 70. That's 30.
I never asked what type of lettuce you got.
I spoke.
You want to clean a nice piece at the bottom of the for a second.
It would have entirely changed our audio for a second. But I need to have it charging.
Would you like to clean a nice piece for me, please?
Sure. I'm just going to walk outside for a minute.
He's going to feed our wormies.
Yep.
Just going to prep the things while I've got a little bit of time while that's slowly cooked. A nice couple of slices of tomato. Cucumber. Let's check our patties. Not at all coloured.
I chose a bad lettuce.
You did.
Okay, we got it down to the good stuff. But I already had a good leaf in there.
Okay.
That wasn't corrupted.
I've just turned this up to high because all I want is colour now. It's warmed through and nice and... It's already got a thin film.
Excellent. Did you want full leaf or did you want me to chop it up?
Nah, full leaf. And we'll have 3 pieces. So Yeah, that's better color.
Do you want me to pull out some halloumi? We can cut 2 pieces and have that as our protein portion.
Yeah, if you want, because that
12
only got
minutes.
12 minutes.
And then we've got to let it
We can put it in hot.
de-steam,
Right.
depressurize.
So now grab a couple of bits of halloumi and we can have a halloumi burger with...
I'll be honest, that actually sounds delicious to
It
me.
does. I just wanted the teriyaki flavoring through it so it was slightly...
There is no teriyaki flavoring on that pork. Too much liquid. Can you fry me up a slice too, please? Okay. I suppose this covers our cheese.
So,
Do you want me to focus on plating?
yeah.
So give it a sec. Refocusing on the plating area.
So you've got your first patty, and then I'm putting this one down.
Come on.
Ha! That oil is hot.
It's okay. She has chef fingers.
Not here.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to burn me there. He is correct.
Didn't realize how much I like halloumi. Till we started having it.
Does need a sauce.
We have Japanese barbecue,
Yeah, it works.
which will also be kind of similar in flavor.
Well, teriyaki is a barbecue-ish-esque.
Yeah. This has just got more sesame seeds and such.
A little bit thinner, so I might take that out. This back in. For a little bit of this over top. Try to coat it. I'm just going to fold that back into the sauce. So I'm getting that flavor. So put that back in. Because there is no bun as per se, if you put too much sauce on it, it's just going to go all over the plate. I'm going to add this as its lid. Like so.
Looks delicious.
And I have made my husband lunch.
I'll do it for furikake in it.
So?
Your bonito furikake. Your fish furikake.
Now I've made my husband lunch. I'll eat the rice.
It's okay. I'm sure it's not. I don't know how much you put in there.
Not
I'm
much.
sure it's not that much.
I mostly did it for the sesame seeds look.
We do have black sesame seed.
Yeah, but that was right in front.
There.
Actually, it probably would have been better with your spicy one. It would have looked really cool.
Yeah, that nice red color all over everything. Did you want to slice it down the middle so as we have a midsection cut?
Ooh.
Nice and crispy.
Got a nice crisp.
Mm.
I had to share that with you, chat. I mean, you can't taste anything I make, but oh.
You can hear how good it sounds.
cross section. Well, it doesn't want to stay crossy.
I was gonna say, one side is definitely more together than the other.
Yes, this side is slippy. It looks good.
Looks good. With how we've made it, all I have to say is that like it's a few avocado slices away from being a $25 restaurant output at a hipster cafe in Perth.
And that'll only be a quarter of an avocado sliced.
Yeah, not even.
Normally it's a quarter of a small avocado.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a sixth if they're
Chonky.
chunky boys.
Would you like to have a bite and tell us how it is?
Oh, I'm already eating the rice that was here. That's good.
Was my weird idea of rice burger buns good for you?
I have made myself lunch, chat.
It's okay. I can make myself lunch. Though, before we end the stream, there is one more thing we need to cut in half.
Yes, we need to do one of those eggs.
At least one of those eggs.
He just wants to eat one.
I could have just eaten one at the start. There was nothing stopping me.
Except an angry me.
Yeah, you would have just been angry because you didn't get one.
No, because you cut one open without.
Oh no, I would have just eaten it. I wouldn't have cut it open. I can single bite those eggs. You remember that?
He has a big mouth.
I do. Fit lots in it.
Alrighty. It won't be 100% set yet.
Fine. You probably want to do a white chocolate one, which is yet at the top.
Which is. Has he got this really centered on my hands now?
Mostly. Oh, not really.
Nice
really
and close. As he admires my burger.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as your hands don't move, we're good.
Just gonna go down the seam of the egg. And there we go.
We're going to go in from above. You can see it's got a little bit of a yolky center, white all around the outside, and then chocolate egg on the outside. I didn't even catch that because I was so zoomed in. Delicious. No, I'll have to take it with my fingers. Mm.
Mm. Like sugar heaven.
The white chocolate's currently like whipped egg whites in texture.
Mm.
And the caramel itself is just a little bit thicker, like a gunky egg yolk.
So with that.
Oh, help me switch cameras.
No, it's pretty much on me.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. I just need to nudge it up a little bit. Go for it.
So with that chat, I'm going to sign off and clean up the mess of this kitchen that I have made. It's everywhere. And you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on Facebook, and subscribe if you're on Twitch. And if you're interested in the Discord, I believe it's in my link tree already. So add away. It is still progressing, but feel free to add. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.